Hello! Welcome! This is an unscheduled update. I've been doing all kinds of media updating lately, and I wanted to get back on Facebook Live for a little bit. There's a chance that if you're hearing this off of Facebook, that I've transcribed the audio and put it in the stream for the podcast, Mysterious Goings On. I'm Alex. Thanks for being here. Thanks for letting me interrupt your day, or maybe I'm giving you a little break from an incredibly exciting day at work. Just want to get with you really quickly today and let you know, and this is August 20th, Tuesday. I've got a very busy week after this, so I won't be around much, and I want to get a few points out to everybody. I want to draw your attention to a couple of things that's going on. First of all, if you've not, speaking of the podcast, if you've not been to the new Mysterious Goings On homepage, I hope you'll check it out. It's at mgopod.com, and it's a very simple, very easy to use, very easy to visit and navigate site. Here's just a little screenshot of the beginning, or the homepage. Then we'll fade out of that. And this is, when you scroll down, you can look at these detailed show notes, which I really enjoy using because I can take all the show notes and highlight them on this page. It's an easy way to find it. So you go to mgopod.com, you scroll down, there's your show notes, you click on the shows you want to see. So presently I have all of the season 4 shows. I'm slowly adding the greatest hits from the other seasons. If you don't see an episode you like there, doesn't mean I don't like it. It just means I haven't gotten it on there yet. But I'll be backtracking and eventually have all the episodes. There's like almost 50 episodes now. So I just wanted to tell you about that, and hope that you'll check it out. mgopod.com. I was supposed to type that in here so you could see it. And wait, maybe I can. Real simple. mgopod.com. Yeah, fancy. Yeah, so that's the thing for the podcast. I want you to know. And I'm kind of excited about the podcast because not only do we have a new page for it, but we also have a lot of new listeners. And I was interviewed by a local NBC station about the show. I probably talked too much because it's been a month since they interviewed me and they haven't put it out yet. But because they noticed that this podcast had some interesting topics and stuff on it. So it's been getting some attention, but I've just noticed in general that we are getting a lot more listeners. So thank you for listening to Mysterious Goings On, also known as MGO, because that's what the kids do today, right? They abbreviate everything, or they have little handy numerals or letters to make things simpler, I guess. But anyway, so there's that. Also, if you have an Alexa, if you have a little electronic snooper in your house that you can ask to tell you things and do things for you, that also listens to you all day, I have one, and I have an Alexa skill. It's the Mysterious Goings On skill, and it's real simple. Like, your flash briefing. I'll say to Alexa, Alexa, what's the news? And then she'll say, here's your flash briefing, and say, here's some things to try, and here's the news. And then after that, and then it'll say, from Mysterious Goings On. Well, presently I'm only updating about a minute and a half to 2 minutes a week on there. I'd like to do it 5 days a week, but I'll just do the best I can with that. It's just a new way to reach people. I don't know. It seems like a good idea, but we'll find out. Didn't want to keep you too terribly long. I did want to share some news too. So let me see if I can come back to the screen here. Well, maybe. Just a moment. I'll be back. Just a second. Got to be patient with this live stuff. I got so many listeners right now. Both of you. And I do appreciate you taking some time to spend with me here. Okay. Hey, it's me again. Here's the really big news, though. This is the stuff that I really wanted to share with you. So this will probably end up being, I guess it will end up being a podcast. I'm sorry it's a little sloppy here. It's a little on the fly, but I wanted to get this word out. 10 years of John Pilate is in December, and I've previously announced middle of last year that we were wanting to do a 2-volume paperback set exclusively with no ebook. It was going to be 2 volumes, new cover. Every word of John Pilate written by me ever would be in there, including a new story I've worked on, I finished, that's in the hands of my editor right now. All of that will be packaged together with a new cover, as I said, and with notes about the writing of each book, and et cetera, et cetera. Well, as I've said many times, life's what happens when you're busy making other plans. And so there's some expense involved. I'm not saying I'm destitute, but there's an expense there that I just really can't justify at the moment. I thought about going Kickstarter route again, like I did with Pilate's Ghost, but I felt a little awkward about asking for money again, even from all of you who are so wonderful, great readers and fans of the show, and fans of the books, and the show, I guess. But I decided I just don't think I can do that right now. Doesn't mean we won't do that. In fact, I know we'll do it. It's just I won't have it ready by Halloween this year. But I want you to have something special for 10 years of John Pilate, something that you can hold in your hot little hands, a special paperback edition that you can get and give for Christmas as well. You know, I'd like to release it on Halloween. I came up with the idea of collaborating with my longtime cover collaborator and friend, Jason McIntyre. How about this, though? Why don't we take the last book in the series that's been published so far, Pilate's Rose, which, gosh, when did that one come out? Let's see here. Came out January of this year. Oh, no, of last year. Goodness gracious. January 25th of 2018. It came out. Yeah. Why don't we take that and we'll do an enhanced cover, and we'll also add the new short story. It's really not even a short story. It's more like a novella. It's many thousands of words. Takes place pretty soon after what happened in Pilate's Rose. Tell me what you think of that. Would you be happy with or satisfied with, at least in the short run, a special edition of Pilate's Rose, a special anniversary edition that will include, like I say, a brand new story. You'll only be able to get it there. I will not release the story separately as an e-story, at least not right away. It'll only be part of the Pilate's Rose book, and maybe I'll keep it kind of pristine in that edition, the new story, and in that edition for 6 months to a year or something like that. And that way everybody who shells out for it has got the exclusive story, and then maybe down the road I'll break that new story, that new novella out and sell it as an e-version only to others. That might be the way to go. That's what I kind of think I might want to do. So that's where I am with that. I appreciate everybody's interest and support, but there's just, as you know, in your own life, so many hours in the day. I'm happy with the story that I wrote. My editor Robert is reading it now and probably gleefully marking it up. But I can tell you about this new story. I'll tell you a little bit more about it later, but I can tell you that it's a deeply personal story. After the events of Pilate's Rose, if you haven't read it yet, I won't spoil it, but John's not in a great place, and he finds himself in lots of not so great places in this new story, which I'm not going to tell the title of it yet to you either. I didn't mean to keep you this long. I appreciate those of you who were watching it live, and also the folks who are going to watch it later. It's certainly appreciated. You know, I love and appreciate you all so very much. Just want to remind you again, please check out the new page at mgopod.com. We'll have a new book coming in October, shooting for Halloween. We'll do a cover refresh for that, as I said, and there's a brand new story in there, and of course there's the Pilate's Rose story. So basically, when you get that, you'll be completely caught up on the world of John Pilate. You'll know exactly where he is. You'll know what's going on with Kate, Taters, the whole gang. Simon, perhaps? Who knows? All right. Hey, I hope you're having a fantastic day. I've got to work all weekend, client stuff, and going to be really busy with that, but I just had to stop for a little bit and tell you what was on my mind while I had you. So don't forget to check us out as an Alexa skill, the Mysterious Goings On skill. I've got links for it all over the place on Facebook and in the show notes of the pod. Please don't forget to give me a review. 5-star reviews appreciated from Mysterious Goings On. I feel really great about the series of interviews we've been doing this year, this season, excuse me. I mean, we started off with Mary McKenna, a veteran broadcaster, and then we had Pete Doolin, a chef and a food writer, and then we just had Scott Bartley, a community theater producer and actor and award winner guy. And this week, got something really special. It's coming out Thursday, so check it out. This guy is very impressive.